Welcome to Tech Brothers. In this video we're going to answer a question, and question is, why do we use replication? Provide couple scenarios. Well, before we get into scenarios, replication is all about distributing data. If you wanted to distribute data from one location to another location, or from that location to bring back to your original location, the distribution of data goes to replication. Whenever we want to distribute data, we use replication. And now, as far as the scenarios goes, here are the couple scenarios, and I'll tell you the detail. Let's say that you have an ERP application that's running internally, but you also have vendors that's accessing the application externally. So that external application needs to have all the data that is internal, maybe not all the data, but some of the data that's internal. So you need to find a way that that application, which is stored on a database, external database, SQL Server database, it has its own external SQL Server database. So you need to have a replication set up that will provide the data from internal database to the external database, so that the vendor application can get that data, and vendors can go ahead and use that application and do their orders, whatever they need to do. That's the scenario one. Scenario two is the, let's say that you're international or even domestic. Just think of that you have a network where you have different sites, domestically or international. I'm gonna take an example of international. Let's say you have a office that is in New York, one office in Europe, one office in Middle East. So what your main office is in New York. So you feed the data that is you feed the data from your main office to all other sites. So in that scenario, it depends that what kind of data do they need. Do they need real-time data? Replication provides real-time data, maybe a few seconds latency, but it can provide real-time data. Same thing that if, let's say, the Europe wanted the last night data and run some report from last night data, and they wanted it on the Europe location, you can run replication, snapshot replication, or you can schedule the replication and have that data available for that location. So these are the couple scenarios where we use replication. There are many advantages of using replication. There are many scenarios where we use replication, but these are a couple scenarios. You may have your own scenarios. Just I thought that I'll put what I think the best scenarios, that what I have worked so far. So I hope it helps.